This is Hoodies. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Not a lot of time. So let's get into it. Welcome back to another dope session of Hoodies the podcast. I'm the host of God Rashidi, coming at you live from the Skill Suite, or maybe not so live, but we coming at you. Know what I mean? Word. So we gonna get right into this thing. Word. We gonna get right into this. So check it. You saw the title. A high consumption of beef has been linked to an increased risk for heart disease and cancer. Okay? And if you think that's something, processed meat is even worse. There's also a certain level of stress that's associated with meat because when we consume it, we take on the feelings or whatever that the cow felt as it was being slaughtered or on its way to be slaughtered, right? So you read the thumbnail, you read the title, and you're expecting to hear some things about the effects of beef. This is not a podcast about beef, but it's a podcast episode about beef. Check it. Okay, listen. In The Art of War, okay, in the book The Art of War by Sun Tzu, there is a saying in there that says, he who relies solely on warlike measures will be terminated, and he who relies solely on peaceful measures shall perish. So sometimes beef, because that's all beef, war, a challenge, you have to know when and when not to engage, because some beef is just not good for you. It's not smart. But then some beef, you need it. Some beef, we need. Okay? Let's talk about the beef that we don't need. Listen, any man, any grown man, I'm going to say 40 and better. I'm going to say man, period. But you know me, 25 and better. But I'm going to go ahead and put 40 on it. Any man that says to another man or to anybody, but let's say another man, if that man says to another man that I'm a certified street nigga, I'm a thoroughbred street nigga, the man who said that is intimidated by the man he's saying it to. You're really intimidated. See, I see through all of that. In fact, I'll add something to that. If you are a man and you say things like that to another man, and 9 times out of 10, it's in the midst of conflict of some sort. And if you say to that man, once again, that I'm a thoroughbred street nigga, certified street nigga, not only are you intimidated by the man you're saying it to, you are also a boy. You a boy and you're a hater. More so a boy. A hater too, but more so a boy. And you're hoping that those words will carry enough weight to invoke some sort of fear, or maybe make the person you're saying it to become a little apprehensive moving forward with you when you say that. And men who do that only do that to folk who are either not from no type of hood or streets, or individuals who are far removed from it. Like if you made good, got your money, and you got out of there, out of the hood or wherever, and now you living somewhere else, gated community, on the hills or somewhere, whatever the hell that means. But you doing well, you're not in the hood. So-called hood niggas only say shit like that to folk like that. You either not from there or you're far removed from it because you worked and got out of there. Case in point, Exhibit A, Bill Haney, Floyd Mayweather.
Is that you or is that the AI version?
It's me all the way. It could be an AI version if you want it to be.
No, I'm
What up,
saying
family?
is well, I mean the PF. I mean
No,
why they
no,
FF?
because I got the social. I let somebody else run that social media page. When I want to get on that, I get on that. But it's one of my guys. What's going on, family?
One of your
Talk to me.
one of your guys.
Yeah, it's
I mean you
one of
call
my guys. It's one of my.
you call for me.
Yeah, yeah. So I need to know. I called you to I've been reaching out to you to let you know. I ain't never had nothing against you. Where did me and you go wrong? When did me and you start having beef?
Hey, so real quick, shout out to Floyd because as you can see, he initiated the conversation. Just trying to get some clarity to see if we still good. We good? We got any problems? That's what men do. Men get at you. What's the issue? We good? What's the problem? What's good, money? What's good? And then you listen. Let's continue.
I don't know. I don't know how much do we have a beef? Because you
I'm
seem
just saying.
real
I mean,
like you aggressive or
at least
something
I
about
thought
it.
it.
Do we have
Last time,
what kind of
last
beef
time
do we
me and
have?
you.
Wait a minute. What kind
I'm
of
just saying
beef
we
do
don't
we
have a
have?
beef. I'm saying a disagreement,
What do we have
or
a
we not on the same
disagreement
page.
about? What
I
do we
don't.
have
You
a
tell
disagreement about?
me. You tell me.
Huh?
I never had nothing against you. Now,
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, I seen. Let's talk. Let's talk. I seen you in Miami. Last time I seen you in Miami before. We kicked it. You said what's up. I said what's up. We kicked it. We had a good time. Now all of a sudden it seems like Bill Haney is my enemy. Like I ain't got nothing against Bill.
listen. Listen, I don't know if I'm your enemy or not. I don't claim to be your motherfucking enemy. I don't care nothing about being nobody's enemy. You know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know how I fuck with it. But if you was my enemy, then you would feel like that. Do you feel like I'm your enemy?
I'm just Bill. I'm just asking a
No, I'm
question.
asking
This ain't.
you,
We ain't in no
does it feel
pissing
like I'm your
contest.
enemy? Does it feel like
I
that?
don't. You. Tell,
I feel
that's
like,
what I'm
no,
asking
because
you.
I feel like, listen, I've been knowing you for hella long, but I feel like you're a bullshit ass nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I feel like it, me myself, personally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
By your actions.
And so
No, no, let me tell
okay.
you, by your actions.
Okay. That's cool.
Wait, PB. You wanted me to tell you? I feel like you're a
Okay.
bullshit
Go ahead.
ass nigga based on your actions about everybody that's been in the town that's been down with you. You dig what I'm saying? They doing dirt ball bad. Ain't nobody doing real good fucking with you. You dig what I'm saying? Now you told me that you was gonna show me what you can do with Tank. You always kept telling me, Tank, Tank, Tank. You see what I can do with Tank.
Didn't Floyd? Well, I ain't gonna say he created Tank, but didn't Floyd have something to do with Tank getting to where he is in the boxing world, in his boxing career? Didn't Floyd have something to do with that? And how would he know? How would he know what Floyd is doing for the streets or people from the streets? How would he know that?
Listen, brother, you see what I done did with my son. That if you really, that's what you really been whispering. But when you went to go talk and do the deal, it wasn't something that he felt like that he wanted to get no monthly. He wanted to be a boss. So the deal didn't happen. But I mean, I don't want you to sit up and talk like you like some hellified nigga. You been doing some hellified shit for the streets, or like you done been there for me, or like we 100% high level. Nigga, I take care of everybody around this motherfucker. I take care of my son. And you've been hating on me for a long time with that shit. You've been blocking like a motherfucker. You know you have. But listen, yeah,
Bill.
what you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh?
Bill.
What the
Bill.
fuck you mean? You won't even stay. You
Yeah,
won't even. You'll look. You. But I'm saying this though. Everybody that I got something against, or every just like you said, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it to their face. And you
okay.
know that's the kind of nigga I've been. Listen, you've been carrying that bullshit that you've been doing for nothing, nigga. And I'm not gonna kiss your ass, nigga. You know I'm not gonna kiss your ass. Period.
Hey,
And
Bill.
listen,
Can I
for every nigga,
talk?
Mac and
Bill.
all the
Bill. You had the
Mac.
floor.
Listen, I'm saying Mac,
Bill. When can I get the
Mac,
floor?
whether it be
Bill.
Mac,
When can I get the
S
floor?
Mac. No, okay, I'm gonna let you get the floor. Whether it be Mac, whether it be S Mac, whether it be all the bad niggas, whether it be my nigga from up the way from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, nigga, a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you popping it, so nigga, when I pop it, what's the problem? Because other niggas don't pop it. You know what I'm saying? You pop it 1,000 times. Nigga, you was talking about that sparring shit. Nigga, you beat niggas up in sparring. I didn't watch you beat niggas up. And when my son got down on you, you dig what I'm saying? You act
Your
like,
son.
you tell us, no, you
Bill.
tell us, no, you tell us,
Bill.
you
Bill.
told us that it was
Bill.
good.
Bill. Bill.
What?
If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations.
No,
Congratulations that you got
no,
an
no,
undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not.
no,
I'm not.
that's not it.
I'm. I'm the under
No,
the
I
light
got a
type
nigga
fighter
that
though.
don't lie. I got a
So,
nigga that don't lie, nigga,
guess what? Guess
100% of
what?
the time.
Can
Nigga
I
in
ask you a
life.
question? Bill,
Yeah,
let me ask you a question.
yes, sir.
What's my record under the lights? What's my record under the lights?
I'm going to tell you, but listen, what's your
No,
record
no,
in
no, no, no.
life, nigga?
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Get
nigga.
down to
Yeah,
it.
what's my record?
What is
Nigga,
my
what's my
record?
record in
Bill,
life? Nigga, what's your record under the lights? nigga. Every 50 of your opponents
My
was
record in
staged,
life,
nigga.
my
What are you
record in
talking
life is
about, nigga?
undefeated.
Nigga, listen, huh? You said what?
My
You said in life
my
you
record in
undefeated.
life is undefeated.
Nigga, come on, man. What are you talking about your record in life? Nigga, who you talking to? Who you talking? You trying to tell these people that you don't take no L's? Nigga, you take L's around this motherfucker. I done took L's.
When
Nigga, my son took L. Nigga, we take L's. What the fuck you talking about? You keep running around this motherfucker acting like
when,
that you the only one like
when
your shit
somebody
don't stink,
died,
nigga.
when you lose a loved one, of course we take an L. You just took an L. And when you
Nigga,
and I'm not talking about in the ring. We're not talking
and,
about in the ring.
and I know I'm
Remember
not
this,
talking,
Bill.
I ain't never been in no
Bill,
ring. I ain't
I've
never been in
always
no ring.
Bill. I've
You
always been
keep flexing
respectful
that
to you.
punk ass 50 and 0, nigga. I'm 50 and 0 in these streets, nigga. I got love in these streets, nigga. Fuck your 50 and 0 with that boxing shit, nigga. That
I'm,
shit don't mean nothing.
All the workups to Bill Haney's son, or the workups for Bill Haney's son, Devin Haney, right? You would see clips, or on YouTube, Instagram, or whatever, and just talking about what his son is capable of doing. At least I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. I've never clicked on any of those videos and actually listened to him talk. Never did that, right? So this is the first time I'm really hearing, what type of man he is, how he talks, and his, choice of words, and this, that, and the third. And this is ill.
Bill. Bill. Bill, I ain't gotta
What?
get. We ain't gotta have a pissing
What?
contest. Bill, I ain't gotta
You
be tough.
started
I ain't gotta talk to
pissing
you
first,
crazy.
nigga.
You know why?
I just pissed a little bit longer than you, nigga. What you talking about? We started pissing. You
Bill,
started pissing. I
Bill,
started pissing, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bill. At the end of the day, listen. I called to find out what is your problem with me, because I don't have no problem with you.
I'm for the streets, nigga. Do something for the streets, nigga, and then I'll be cool. I'm cool. I'll stop saying something, nigga. If it was some hellified street niggas that was up around you that say, nigga, he got us, then nigga, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I talk shit, but I don't mean nothing. I'm just doing some comedy shit, my nigga.
So
I
Bill,
ain't
can
gonna,
you,
I don't
I'm gonna ask you a
dislike you. It's just
question.
comedy shit, my nigga.
Bill, is me and your ultimate goal is to help our kids go to the next level, or is our ultimate goal is for us to go against each other? You tell me.
I
It's,
don't know. I mean, are you
it's
helping your kids? I don't know. You know what? You can see my work. You can see my work. You see what I do. You dig? You come up in there with that slow drag talking about that 50 and 0 under the lights. Nigga, fuck the lights, nigga, and that 50 and 0. You know that shit don't mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids all right in these streets, nigga, you a hoe ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, if you ain't
Bill.
out, if your kids ain't walking around and they mobbing in these motherfucking streets, nigga, and they all right, nigga, then
It's not
don't
about
nothing
the
else matter, nigga.
Bill. It's
Huh?
not about the streets, Bill.
I said
Bill, it's not about the streets.
streets. No,
That's why
I
you got
said
out the streets, Bill. That's why
what
you got out the streets. I learned from
I
my
got out
dad
the
not to
streets,
even be
nigga.
in the streets. But
Listen,
but listen, I ain't coming up
I,
in no suburbs,
nigga,
Bill.
listen.
See, there go the street shit. There go, I'm a thoroughbred street. What the fuck does any of that mean in this conversation? Is that supposed to be impressive? I don't understand. I thought we was all in the business of getting out the streets and leaving the streets behind. What we doing, man?
And
No,
you
no, wait
should
a minute.
know
But
that.
I'm still in the streets. Listen, I'm still in the
I'm
streets,
not.
and if I see your
I'm
kids,
not. And
wait a minute. If I
and
see
guess
your
what?
kids,
That
if
ain't
I
nothing
see
to
your kids,
glorify. That ain't
wait a minute, nigga. If I
nothing to
seen your kids in
glorify.
the street, what you mean ain't
That ain't
nothing to
nothing to
glorify, nigga?
glorify.
I'm just seeing your kids in the streets, nigga, and told somebody, nigga, back the fuck up, leave your kids alone, nigga, because I'm a thoroughbred street nigga, and you know your kids be in the streets, nigga.
They can do
Yeah,
whatever
but
they
they
want.
squares. But
That's
they
them.
squares. Yeah, you said they'd do whatever they want to do, you clown ass nigga. What you mean your kids can do it? And you got
I,
150
I
million
didn't say.
dollars,
Listen,
nigga.
I didn't
You
say
just
that.
said,
I said when
you
kids.
just said that they can do
Let
whatever
me
they
tell you
want to do, nigga.
something. When kids get to a certain age, they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do
Nigga, you
anyway.
buy
Certain things you just don't do is talk about a man's kids. When you talk about a man's kids, you're definitely trying to trigger that man. You definitely trying to hit him below the belt. You definitely trying to strike a chord. You definitely trying to pluck a nerve. But what Floyd said is correct though. You know what I'm saying? I know from firsthand experience, once our adult sons and daughters get a certain age, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. They're going to already do what they want to do. Real talk right there. That's real spill.
nigga. You buy them bitches everything. How you can't buy your kids everything in the same pocket,
Let me ask
nigga?
you a
Lame
question.
ass nigga.
Why are you worried about
Fuck
what
are
I'm
you
doing with
talking
my
about,
money?
nigga?
Now,
You can't
now
fuck
you
with me
pocket
with your
watching,
shit, nigga.
Bill.
Listen, nigga, I'm a
Pocket
thoroughbred nigga.
watching.
You already know it.
Now you
17
pocket
years, nigga.
watching.
Who? Pocket? Well, I
Bill,
don't give a fuck.
Bill,
Pocket.
you shouldn't be
You
worried
said,
about.
wait,
You
whoa.
shouldn't be worried about what another man doing for a woman.
What you said? No, do it for a woman.
You said,
Nigga, you know nigga,
"Oh,
you
you
ain't,
doing for all
I
these?"
done been around this motherfucker deep. I ain't never been knocked. Nigga, you ain't been in my business. What you talking about? Your money ain't spent
You
with
you
me,
ain't
nigga. Fuck
you
you
in my
mean?
business. You bringing up my name always.
No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about with the bitch. You ain't never got mine. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about? We've been in this business. I pocket watch. I ain't never had to pocket watch, nigga, with you. Because the
Well, you
bitch
just
ain't
talking
never
about
came in and told me you
what
was
I'm doing
doing
with my
nothing, nigga.
money.
Fuck you
You
talking
talking
about?
about
Huh?
what I'm buying? Bill,
I ain't said
Bill,
buying a motherfucking thing. I said, nigga, if you can buy
Bill.
something for bros, wait a minute. I said, if you can buy a lot of fly shit, you can buy your kids freedom to do whatever the fuck they want to do and walk around this motherfucker proud because they came
Bill,
from
when
a boss.
Bill, I want to tell you something, Bill. When kids get
Yes,
to a
sir.
certain age, Bill, when kids get to a certain age, they gonna do it when they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. And when kids don't want to listen, that's when you disconnect yourself from them. Period.
Well,
I
guess
don't care what
guess
it.
what? When you guess what, PB, when you got real niggas that's in these streets, that's real men, and I see that they're your kids, and I tell
Bill,
them, and I tell the streets, hey man, listen, that's not good. They don't need to. Do you know whose baby that is? That's a Mayweather kid. That's what I say. But you
Bill.
don't. No,
My
no,
thing is
no, no.
this.
But they don't say that shit, huh? Hello?
Yeah,
You don't even say thank you for that, my nigga.
Bill. Let me tell you something.
You don't even
Bill,
say
look,
thank you for that though. You Floyd, I'm saying you don't even just say thank you for that though. That's because you're a
Bill.
rotten ass nigga, my nigga. You always talking about
Bill.
some money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't fuck
I'm
with me,
not
guy.
talking. Bill, we not even.
Period.
Bill, we not
Listen,
even on
that's
here
why.
talking about
Listen,
no money, Bill.
I,
Bill, we not even
listen.
on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You
about
brought
me.
the
You
money
talking
up.
about who did?
You
You
did.
brought the money up. You talking about what you can do for bitches. You brought the money up. I
No, I
didn't.
said what we can do for our kids.
You heard the man bring up his money. You heard that man bring up what he does for women or with women with his money. But yet he says he didn't say that.
I said what we can
Bill,
do for our
and
kids, my
Bill,
nigga.
I said the same thing.
Was I
Bill,
riding
once
the Rolls
again,
Royce before my son? Was I riding the Rolls Royce before my son?
Bill, Bill,
Bill, Bill,
I want to let you know something.
nigga, knock it
Bill,
off, man. Don't nobody want to hear that slow jazz, man.
listen.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna keep rapping. You know, me and you don't even be doing all this motherfucking shit. I'm not gonna keep rapping with you, Pete. You know what time it is with me, man, and I'm gonna keep
What
pushing
time is
this
it with
family
you?
line, man.
What time?
Welcome to the family.
Tell me.
It's the Haney business, and listen, it's gonna
Okay.
keep on continuing.
You need some help? You need some help
Nigga,
with your son?
have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some
Have
help
I
with
ever
your
asked you
son?
for some help?
You need some help the
Have
other
I ever?
motherfucking night? You need some help the
You
other
said who?
motherfucking night? You need
Oh,
some help with your
nigga,
son?
listen. Your son need
You,
help tonight, nigga, not
you,
the other
you
night.
need some help with
Your
your
son
son?
needs help tonight, you fool ass earth man. Your
You need some
son needs
help?
help tonight. Your daughter needs help tonight, you
You need some
fool
help?
ass earth man. Do
You
not
need some help?
campaign. Everybody needs. Listen, my son needs me today, tomorrow, and every
And
day.
guess what?
So does yours.
If he need
Yes.
me, I'm gonna be there for him. If he need me, I'm gonna be there
No,
for him.
nigga, you was just popping slick, and I popped back at you, crazy fool.
Yeah, if he
We
need me,
don't need
guess
you
what?
for dog
Guess
shit.
what?
We don't need
I
you
ain't never
for
and then guess what?
shit.
Anytime I ever talked to Devin and helped him, Devin, guess what? It was all total love.
It
Period.
don't sound like that.
See, there's just a whole lot of back and forth, a whole lot of nigger rambling. That's what I call it, nigger rambling. Just rambling, just going on. Some chatty patty shit.
It was. It was off love. Period.
It don't
And
sound
you
like
know
that.
that. But you know that. You know that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think so.
Now
I don't
call
think so, people. But
me. Now,
but
now you got my
I,
number. Call me direct so we can talk on the phone.
no.
Tell me that don't sound like a boy. Tell me that don't sound like a boy. The wordage, the mannerism, all of that. You know what I'm saying? The endless talk about the streets. I don't know how old this man is. I tried Googling his age. His age ain't coming up. Ain't nothing coming up. This is one of those things where beef was, see, in this case, the beef is hate. The beef is, I am of the belief that Brother Bill Haney deep down wants to be Floyd Mayweather or be like Floyd Mayweather. Not to mention his son Devin Haney is fresh off a loss from getting his ass whipped by Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So perhaps he's in his feelings about something. I suppose that's understandable. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But see, some beef. See, you gotta understand, which I'm sure Floyd is understanding. Some people got beef with you and you don't even know it. Some people got beef with you because you got what they wished that they had. And then to top it all off, listen to his son Devin talk about Floyd.
I would see him. He'd come in with Bugattis, cars, women, money, all that shit, and I'll be like, damn, like that's
Nigga
what I want to be
need that.
like. I want to be him. Like I see my pops, I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't doing nothing once I seen Floyd. So
I mean, what's that about? What's that about? That's all I gotta say about that. Some beef is necessary to fight. Some beef is not. What do you think about that? So real quick, right? Beef was necessary, right? Now that beef with Floyd and Bill, that beef wasn't necessary for Floyd. People start acting funny, just fucking go ahead and let them act funny. Don't even worry about it. Because when you tapped into it, look what happened. Look at how it went. So anyway, that right there is probably some beef that every man should avoid. If motherfuckers just start acting funny out the blue, that's probably what it is. There's probably some envy and some other shit attached to it. Okay? So, some beef is necessary though. That beef would be the situation between myself and the landlord of the last location that I came from before getting here to the skill suite. That beef was necessary. That challenge, that conflict was necessary. Conflict helps. Any type of conflict. Say you in a, there's some big nigga trying to get at you and you trying to talk your way out of it, but son ain't trying to hear none of that. None of that. You may have to engage in fisticuffs with that man. You may have to shoot a fair one. You're gonna have to stand on your own too and handle that. Same thing with you women. I'm sure there's a big bitch that you had to fight, like a big bitch like Shorty in next Friday. Listen, sometimes some challenges, some beef, you got to go head first into it. That's just what it is. Put your head down and go in and handle that. Some situations cause for some conflict. Some of it calls for a little violence. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this situation. I needed the challenge. I needed it because I was comfortable, even though I was really tired of being there in that location. Right? Don't have a whole lot to say in regards to that. But speaking of that old location and things with the barbers, not all of them ended on such a good note. But one little brother, people used to mistake him for being like my nephew or my son or whatever, even though he's like 6'6" and shit. And I ain't gonna say the young man's name, but he was my apprentice for almost 2 years. Had no clue on how to cut when he first got there. He pulled up with just his mom's clippers, some old rusty masters, and some other shit. I upgraded him with some clippers, some old clippers of mine, made him cordless, taught him the game, taught him how to fade, taught him the method, and he was blossoming into a real decent barber. I figured, well, it's hard to find a good barber nowadays, so I figured, okay, well, maybe I need to make one. So that's what I had did. Long story short, turns out the young man wasn't going to school, because when you're an apprentice, you go to school twice a week and then you work in the shop during the day, right? So turns out the young man wasn't going to school. Took me a minute to get the truth out of him, but he finally realized, he finally came clean. That was kind of like the nail in the coffin in terms of, being at the old location. That was when the whole concept of trying to keep barbers, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That was when I was just fucking over it. I'm done dealing with these motherfuckers. That's when it happened. I think I had a barber still left. Her energy had shifted. There was really nothing you could do to bring it back. I was just over it, right? But in closing, like I said, I ain't gonna stay too long. In closing, so after I found out son wasn't in school, which means he didn't graduate like he said he did, no wonder he was so nonchalant about it, right? So then that ended our business relationship. After that, it was a wrap because the only way I can keep you around now is if I babysit you and keep checking up behind you, and I ain't about to do that. But sometime later after that, he made good. He didn't call me, but he did leave, you know with iPhones you can leave a voice message.
What's up, Raw? Sorry that this message took so long to get to you. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for how things ended with us and for not saying anything the day that I came in and shit like that. But I just want to let you know that I truly did appreciate everything that you did for me. You taught me a lifelong skill that I can take to a lot of different places and get through life with. Now, I'm truly sorry that everything ended the way it ended and for not like giving you the credit at the end of the day that I left and things like that. So yeah, just my bad for dropping the ball on that. But I just wanted to let you know that none of it was taken for granted. Really do appreciate the mentorship that you gave me and the father figure that you were inside the shop. So thank you at the end of the day, and be safe, Rob.
And some of y'all might be thinking, damn fam, you aired that shit out, you put it in a podcast. Yeah, I did, nigga. Yeah, I did. What? I did. Also to highlight that just like some beef is necessary, so is forgiveness and reconciliation. Now I ain't doing business with the young man again, but I'll take that. I'll take that apology. It was a young cat at the time. He was 22. So I don't think that experience defines who he is as a man. You know what I'm saying? So even though I didn't really respond to the message, I just left it there. Appreciate the apology though. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes some folk can make good and hold themselves accountable for what they did. Might take them a minute, but they'll do it. I would really love to get into the beef with Kendrick and, well, it's no longer J. Cole, but let's throw him in there. But Kendrick, Drake, and the rest of them. But it's so weird now with the AI. It's weird, and it's kind of kilted for me. It's kind of really kilted in terms of my interest in this so-called beef. So I ain't even gonna go there. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Just wanted to go ahead and discuss that. That Bill Haney thing is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Some beef ain't good for you. Some beef is. Choose wisely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to another dope session of Hoodies the Podcast. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. I'm the guy Rashidi, and this is Hoodies. Peace. Hey. This is Hoodies.